Man, what's up, guys? AW here in order. How you guys doing, man? On this Saturday, August 30th. What's today? August 16th, right? Yeah, today is the 16th. How you guys doing on this August 16th of 2025? Welcome to my channel, AWO. Welcome to my Air and Water channel. Do me a favor. If you're new or whatever, please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Please do that for me if you can. Okay, this is a Saturday. Tomorrow attracting. Yes, we're going to attract somebody tomorrow. That's the plan. Don't know who yet, but I'll be attracting somebody tomorrow for sure. I'd like to see people in the chat. The news can be in the chat. But, oh wait, obviously. Got some people coming in. You will on replay? Okay, Patrick. All right, man. All right, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Do all that for me, please. Please do that all for me, okay? I would appreciate it. If you can. But we got, so I'm going to, this stream. Very, it's John Cena, obviously related. Okay? This stream is mostly about John Cena, okay? Definitely mostly about John Cena. This is the stream's about. He's killing it at Peacemaker, in WWE. Well, it depends if you really think he's killing it at WWE, but it's still so interesting title, right? Still interesting title. He is doing both. John Cena is doing both Peacemaker and WWE. His last few months in WWE to December. December will be his last month in WWE before he really finally gives up wrestling. WWE, my guess, well, not a guess, obvious, a full-time actor, dedicating the rest of his career, his life to acting. Okay? All right. Okay, that's all right. So, all right, man. So if you're not in here, that's up to you. Okay. But I hope to see the chat start popping soon. I do. I am going to invite people to this stream. Okay. Now let's talk John Cena, Peacemaker. All right. Peacemaker is coming out. Season 2 coming out this Thursday. The 21st of August. But a week ahead of this release. The early reviews are in from critics who got screeners. And what do they say about this show? Well, I'm gonna take a look at Rotten Tomatoes right now and see what the score is right now. All right, score is right now on Rotten Tomatoes for Peacemaker. If I can find it, shit, can I find it? All right. Oh, let's see. Peacemaker season 2. This is Peacemaker season 1. Okay, let's look for Peacemaker season 2. Peacemaker season 2, please. I mean, it's 96 right now, but I think that's all of Peacemaker. All right, so. Oh, there's season 2. Oh, wait, season 2. There we go. Season 2. 35 reviews, 100% based on 35 reviews for Peacemaker season 2. So far, from 35 reviewers, okay? That's what it says. That's what Rotten Tomatoes is saying right now, okay? I'm reading it right now. 35 reviews. Yesterday it was yesterday when I saw it, it was 15 reviews. Or 15, 16, no, 16 reviews. And as of today, it went up 19 more reviews. Critic reviews. Okay? And so it's 100%. Now, do I expect it to stay at 100% as we get closer from the critics? No. Do I expect the audience score to be 100%? It's nearly impossible. 100% is nearly impossible. So I don't expect critics and audience score to be 100% when this Thursday shows up. This Thursday and after Thursday, I don't expect to be 100%. Okay, it's just I don't. But I do think they're going to be high. I do think like Superman, where the audience score and the critics score, they're not much different. Still think I think it'll be like that. Okay, I do think it's gonna be like that. Most likely. This show is not for kids. Okay, so if you're planning to watch this show with kids, have an adult with you. But the show is not meant for children. This is rated mature, 18 plus. This is not PG-13 like Superman. And that you all know, first season was rated mature, not for children. So they're not going to change it. They're not going to change it to make it more accessible, to make it more kid friendly, to make it PG-13. They're not going to do that. This show is going to be rated R, mature, which it is. Okay, which it is. Oh yeah, I know why Red's not here. Oh yeah, because Red's out, I believe. I know why Red's not here. Okay, so it'll be a good solo stream. I'm just kidding. I don't know if Red is here or not. I don't know. But come say hello in the chat if you're here. If you're in the chat, okay? Come say hello. Come say hello. I don't bite unless you want me to. I'm kidding. I don't bite. I don't. All right, I don't bite. But yeah, okay, guys. Like, seriously. Okay. The show is the next. And next, after DCU, after Superman, it's the next chapter. It's going to explore more of the DC universe, and it has John Cena. John Cena was perfect casting for this role. For this role, this character Peacemaker, who is so out of the box, who is so different from any other superhero that we've seen DC or Marvel related, I would say. Okay, and John Cena, just the way John Cena acts as an actor fits perfectly with this role. Okay, it's just a match made in heaven. If you ask me. Okay, match made in heaven. James Gunn. James Gunn really picked a good actor for this. A solid choice for this. It was supposed to be Batista. I don't know if Batista would be better for this role than in John Cena. To me, when I watch wrestling, the one thing Batista lacked compared to John Cena was, I guess, the mic skills, the acting ability, the charisma. So that's why I always thought, like, I think John Cena, as the more reps he gets in acting, I think he eventually surpass Batista as an actor. Just based on what I saw from his wrestling career, how John Cena managed to make himself one of the top stars, one of the top 5 generational stars in WWE. Not just for his wrestling skill in the ring, which is debatable, but for his character work, for his ability, to get the crowd, his ability to make people laugh, to make people sad, to get people angry, right? It just felt like John Cena had all of that, okay? And when I watched Batista in WWE to me was just, it was just powerful, strong, good look. People got behind him. Different kind of wrestler to John Cena. Different kind. And when they fought each other, when Batista was a heel and John Cena and Batista had that feud, I thought their personalities, when Batista turned heel, I thought their personalities clashed with each other greatly. Like, really, really good. Really, really good. When Batista turned heel into a menacing, bully, pissed off bully, and then eventually a crybaby. He crybaby before he left. But John Cena, as a WWE guy, the way he's able to talk on the mic, the way he's able to tear people down on the mic, his opponents, the way to get the crowd into things. Okay? The way he's able to get the kids behind him. Kids. Okay? Kids behind him. And I always thought, you know what? I can see why that's going to translate to acting. Okay? Okay. Why that would translate to acting? His wrestling, all around wrestling ability. Why would it translate to acting? Most of the character work and his cutting promo stuff like that. I can see why that he'll do. I'm out Diddy Gel. Congrats, 56K. So I can see why that would transition to wrestling his not wrestling to acting, and I think a character like Peacemaker is perfect for that. Okay, he could be an asshole, he could be a jerk. John Cena, take up a notch. He could be funny, like John Cena could be funny, and that's what we see here. That's what we're gonna see in Peacemaker, right? It's a it's rated R comedy DCU, right? You could pencil it in as a comic book show, but pencil it as a DCU comedy if you really think about it. Okay, and he's perfect for this role. Batista to me, I think John Cena is versatile. Yeah. So, Batista to me, he has done better, but I think John Cena has a better. I think if you give more John Cena more reps in the industry, which he is after December, I think John Cena would be the best wrestling slash actor. I just think John Cena to me is a better. I do see the potential. Like I see the potential. We're seeing it right now that he could be the best actor that comes from the wrestling world. Okay. Like, I'm sorry, Batista. I don't think Roman Reigns. I don't think Roman Reigns has that. Who's gonna make a transition to that? He kind of is. I don't even think Cody Rhodes has that. I think Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns could be. They could. I think they could act for certain kind of roles, but I don't think they have the versatility of the versatility as John Cena does. And the closest one is The Rock. The problem with The Rock is The Rock, like The Rock can act if he really wants to. The thing is, The Rock can act if he wants to. He just hasn't. He just doesn't. He's more focused on. Yeah, he's good at drama. He's just more focused on big blockbusters versus a big action star. But the thing, The Rock can actually act if he wants to. Like if he puts his mind into it. I hope the Smashing Machine gives us a a I hope the Smashing Machine, that movie The Rock's in, or Dwayne Johnson, I hope that gives us an idea how much if we could see him, act, because I've seen him act. Like the guy can act if he really wants to, but he plays so macho characters all the time, so he's kind of playing like he always has to be. You think Jason Statham, right? Jason Statham plays one character all the time, right? Tough guy, tough guy all the time. The Rock is like that, okay? And The Rock, that kind of works in that kind of acting works in the Fast and the Furious franchise and the spin-off. That kind of acting works there, right? But he doesn't really do drama roles or anything like that. He does like big blockbuster films, right? He's like the 80s action star. Basically, he's pretty much the 80s action star. It's not about acting. 80s action stars is not really about acting. It's just about great emotion, but that's it. It's about putting butts in the seats like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Even though I think Arnold Schwarzenegger can act, because he can be funny. Okay, but you look at John Van Damme, Chuck Norris, Steven Seagal. Like Steven Seagal cannot act, but those stars back then, like they're not known for their acting, but they're great action stars. The Rock is basically the '80s action star, but the thing is, The Rock has it more in him. The Rock has the acting ability in him because Cena has acting, because I watched The Rock and Rest WWE, and the guy could cut as great on the mic, and he could turn things on like that. So I think he has that in him. Okay. Okay, like The Rock, to me, The Rock has it more in him. He just doesn't do it because he knows what works for him. I guess. But hopefully, the Smashing Machine is an A24 film. Maybe it'll showcase his acting ability that I think he has deep inside of him. Okay. Oh yeah, it's good to see you, 56K. I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. I don't know any other wrestler has good acting range. I really don't. I remember Cena. Cena did do a lot of cheesy stuff in the beginning. He had to build his acting career way up. I mean, he did a lot of low budget films. Remember, he was in the Marine. Uh, he did a Fred. Fred with the voice, the voice. Fred with the voice. He was in like a Fred movie where he was like the father of Fred. It was so ridiculously bad. But he did do a lot of early work when he was doing a lot more wrestling / acting. Very small budgeted films, but he's built a career out of it because he was the biggest star in WWE at the time. So that's what happens when you're the biggest star in WWE. You'll get noticed by Hollywood and be the bigger roles. Obviously, look at Hogan for example. Hogan in the '80s, early '90s, he was sort of actor for his wrestling. Exactly, 50K. Look at Hogan. Hogan's like that too, except Hogan didn't have any range as an actor. But Hogan was trying to be in the '80s an '80s action star, if you right, okay. But when you're like over in wrestling, like Hogan is like one of the first. I mean, the Piper was an actor, but he wasn't like Hogan's category, where Hogan was like a leading actor and everything. So look at Hogan. And Hogan was the only one in the '80s and the '90s. Really, then The Rock took it to a new level, and then you start to see even Goldberg got a little bit of acting, but Goldberg was not particularly a good actor. I mean, Goldberg has acted a lot in the past decade. Okay, he has acted and things. He's Goldberg, but Goldberg doesn't really have any range. He's perfect for those tough, not gritty roles, but those tough roles where he's always okay. Okay, but The Rock definitely should have more range than he lets on because I seen it. He got in the past. He has more range. Also, yeah, but Cena has tons of range. Cena has tons of range. Batista, look, I'll give credit to Batista. He's gotten better. And his range has definitely improved a bit. His acting has definitely improved, but he does not have the rate. He doesn't have the range like Cena, the natural range like Cena. Okay, natural range. Some people like there's acting. You could learn to act, right? You can learn to act, right? You can learn to act, and you get better as you practice acting. You get better. But some actors are just natural. They're just natural at the craft. Okay, they're just natural. Just natural. To me, Cena is not. Cena is more natural in that sense, from the wrestling world than Batista. Like, okay, the thing is, Batista left wrestling in 2010 full time, right? He decided to quit wrestling in 2010. Yeah, he's made some part time here and there in 2019. His injury, yeah, the neck. So Batista came back 2014, came back in 2019 for a couple months. But Cena stayed in WWE from 2010. He started, 2013, 2014, he started to become more part time. 2015, 2016, 17, right? But he was right. So Cena didn't have that much practice compared to Batista, and much reps, you could say, compared to Batista. I mean, the most Hollywood thing you saw Cena was in the Total Bella show, which is reality show based off some of the women wrestlers or some of the divas, total divas, and they showcase him as a wow. Like in that reality show, I watched some of it. I admit it, I watched some of the reality show, but it's so bad. But when they showed Cena and his relationship with Nikki Bella, his rules of his house, his manner, what he can do, what he can't do, and he was kind of a jerk. I mean, like I know reality shows they really blow things up, but like my God, is this really how? how you're supposed to be with this guy. Oh, it's like he has this crazy same amount of rules. That's like makes your head scratch. He was a better actor on that show. Okay, I'm telling you, there's a crazy amount of rules in that show that'll make your head scratch. Steve Austin had a lot of range. Steve Austin was on some big shows. He was a side character on Nash Bridges. He was in Longest Yard. He did some stuff. He was in uh Grown Ups 2. He was in the first Expendables movie. I remember. And Steve Austin, Steve Austin's character, he's always this tough Texas redneck, no nonsense redneck. But he could be funny. His way of humor is funny. It's funny in wrestling. It's so different from just somebody cracking up jokes. It's it's he does have like Austin does have charisma. He does have it, and I think it's a little bit natural too. Batista doesn't have it. Batista has the look, but he doesn't have the look now. But he had the look back then. Okay, he had the look back then. Who was in? Batista was in Spectre, right? The James Bond movie. Was it Spectre? One of the James Bond movies. I'm not sure which one. It might have been Spectre or something else. Okay, and he definitely got better at acting. I think when playing Drax, he got to see more of a humorous side from Batista because Batista, when you watch wrestling, Batista wasn't when he was cutting promos, whether as a face or a heel, he wasn't making people laugh. He was making people happy, but not laugh. Okay. So we got to see Drax, and maybe it's because they wouldn't let him. Okay, sometimes WWE will not let you be yourself at times, which I think is a mistake. Yeah, Batista was too goofy as Drax, but it definitely showed that he could be goofy, he could be funny, and you know what? It kind of worked a little bit. And been other movies with Batista where he's been kind of a comedy act. That bad movie, Stuber. It was bad, but he could like Batista has done better with comedy, and I know he's trying to be serious. I think he could do certain serious roles. I don't think he's look. I don't think he was good as. I don't think he was good in the Army of the Dead movie. Army of the Dead movie. I don't think he was good in that movie. And maybe it's on his acting, or maybe it's just because of Zack Snyder. I don't know, but I don't think he was good in Army of the Dead. Okay, and I don't know if anybody could tell me that his acting was good in that movie because I don't think his acting was good in that movie. I don't. I don't any. I don't, the movie was not good overall, in my opinion. In my opinion, it was horrible, and I don't even think that his acting was that good in that movie. Okay. Yeah, he's Knives Out. Yeah, the second one, I believe. Yep, the Knives Out. Yeah. Yeah. Netflix movies. Netflix is Knives Out is high quality Netflix movies though. Say that. And now he's gonna be the villain. I don't know if he's gonna be villain. He might be the villain in the Highlander movie. I think he's been cast as a villain in the Highlander movie, where he's gonna be starting the opposite of Henry Cavill. So we got Drax versus old Superman. Okay, we know he's not coming back to Marvel. He's not coming back to Marvel because he said he made it perfectly clear Guardians of the Galaxy is his last Marvel movie. Him and Zoe Saldana are not coming back to Marvel. Okay, but back to John Cena. And John Cena, you can tell he really loves Peacemaker. Really loves playing this character because on the red carpet, the premiere, he came in as Peacemaker. He literally went to the premiere, the red carpet as Peacemaker. Name me I don't see one Marvel actor. I don't see freaking Robert Downey Jr. ever come in as Iron Man at one point, or like Scarlett Johansson come as Black Widow, okay, or Thor dress up at no, Chris Hemsworth dressed up as Thor. To Marvel, to a Marvel premiere. He literally came in as Peacemaker, dressed as Peacemaker to the premiere, the red carpet. That shows how much he loved this role. Also, in this thumbnail that I have, this was on the Jimmy Fallon show, and that's another story. I don't like Jimmy Fallon, but he was dressed as Peacemaker on the Jimmy Fallon show. Like, that's dedication, that's love, that's passion, that's how much he enjoys this character working on the show, James Gunn. Okay? What is there not to like about this guy? Right? Sure, you could you could believe or not believe his answer that he doesn't choose his remaining opponents or not. Uh, blinded is in the house. But this guy, yeah, you could come on. We're talking John Cena, but this guy is a great. He's truly passionate. He's truly passionate about this role, and I know I'm crazy, guys. I'm crazy. I did a poll, just a poll like 2 hours ago, and I'm gonna get called out for it. Is John Cena the face of the DCU? And obviously that's crazy because of Superman, David Cornsett. But who's more popular right now? Is David Cornsett more popular than John Cena? Is John Cena more popular than David Cornsett? Because John Cena is in the wrestling world right now, and he's very big in Blade Runner. He's right. So, and this is last year. What is this? I know it's a crazy poll. Superman versus Peacemaker, but this is more about John Cena versus David Cornsett. That's the poll, really. I know it's really okay. But here's a problem with this. How are we gonna make David Cornsett the face of the DCU? How are we gonna do that? Does he need a sequel movie? Okay. Now, like John Cena, the wrestling side of things, his heel turn wasn't working, so they turned him a face. Now they brought back Brock Lesnar, and he has about 5 months left. 5 months left. December. Okay. But this Peacemaker. Now, let you all know Peacemaker. Not the screeners did not get every episode. I believe they said from 6 to 8. Episode 6 to 8, there's spoilers. Spoilers in that show, okay? Spoilers. There's gonna be spoilers in that show. From episode 6 to 8, okay? The man got to go to WWF Actor Award. Okay. But oh yeah, so since I got people here, Blind is gonna be here, and I know since I got people here, I do have some announcement to make. Starting Thursday, we are gonna do a post-show review of Peacemaker for 2 months, at least 2 months. So we're gonna do a post-show live stream spoiler review of Peacemaker. Okay? That's what we're going to do. And it's going to be spoilers. It's not going to be spoiler free. It's going to be spoilers. Okay? Now, I just want John Cena to kick Logan Paul's ass. Okay? And so, yeah, starting this Thursday. This Thursday, first post-show spoiler review of Peacemaker. I'm not sure if is it a 1-episode premiere or 2-episode premiere. I'm not sure. But John Cena's killing it right now, man. He's killing it right now. And I'll wait till Blinding comes on. I do hope. Look. Okay, 100% from the critics. This show's really good. This character is going to continue the MCU, right? Peacemaker is going to be a big important character in the MCU going forward. Not MCU. Oh my god, I said MCU. Peacemaker's going to be a big character in the MCU. You might, hey, you never know. He might be a big character in the MCU one day. Okay, it'll be funny. It'll be funny if you did that. No kidding. But the DCU, I mean, look at this. 100%, and we'll see what the audience score after Thursday. I think this guy's gonna. He might have a bigger role for his character in the DCU going forward. Right? I mean, John Cena is not going to be committed to WWE anymore, so his time will be spent on acting. I mean, I'm sure he'll make an appearance here and there for WWE, right? For like a special occasion, not for like matches or anything, but for like a special occasion. But hell, they might put him in the Hall of Fame next year. They might put him in the Hall of Fame. The fake WWE Hall of Fame that I like to. I used the quotation with my hands. But he's gonna have a lot of free time to do movies and TV shows once his career in WWE is over with, right? I think he said a week ago he only has 11 more appearances left on his contract with WWE. His final year, 11 more appearances. So I know Paris. 2 weeks from today, Paris is one of them, and we'll see. We'll see, like where his next appearance. It might be next week or the week before, but I know he has steady 11 more appearances left in WWE of this year and his career. All right, what else is there? But I think he's pretty happy, right? Like, I gotta get props. My only disappointed is the fact that he's not champion while this Peacemaker thing is going on. I do like cross promotion. I do think it would have been great cross promotion, WWE and Peacemaker with Cena. But I think one of the reasons why is, I don't know, I think one of the reasons why they're not doing cross promotion is just because Peacemaker is Warner Brothers, right? And Warner Brothers kind of has a relationship with AEW. That's the only reason. WWE's rival company. And AEW may promote Peacemaker, but I don't think it will, just because John Cena is contracted to WWE. The WWE. That's the only reason why. That's what I think. Technically. But you're gonna see WWE do a lot of cross promotion with Disney, since they're gonna be on ESPN or ESPN Plus. I'm gonna be right back. All right, TJ. Awesome, man. Awesome. Uh, what do I remember much about Peacemaker season one? I mean, it's been 3.5 years. 3.5 years. Right? Let's see. Okay. 3.5 years since that show came out. I remember. It was like 2022, early 2022. Oh, yeah. John follows me. Oh! John does follow me. Oh, guys. No, 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 no. We're going to add somebody. Guess who just joined the cult? So yeah, John follows me. Hopeful follows you. I mean, he follows everybody. Uh, does follow everybody. And he's very Sion. He is a very likable guy. He is a very likable guy. He's good to his fans. Good to the kids. This movie's not for kids. The show's not for kids. we have Peacemaker and Superman in our group chat. So we got we got Peacemaker and Superman in our group chat, guys. Yeah. Oh man. I kind of. Oh, I do want to invite him to my community section. But whatever. Oh. I just had to. I had to. For the fun of it. All right. I'm waiting for Blinded. Blinded's coming up. At least he sees us playing sniper post. we have Derek Corset and John Cena in the AEW cult now. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna invite John Cena to my community section to see if he gets it. Oh, he's invited. I invited him to the community section. Yeah, my community. Let's see if he gets it. I guess if he joins. It'd be freaking hilarious if he does. Yeah, John Cena. I don't know, like he follows everybody. You gotta try to get followed back by him, TJ. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, man. We're live. We're live. Master of Thumbnomics. But all right, so the John Cena, right? Um, yeah, man. What can I say about it? He's killing it right now. WWE and Peacemaker. This guy's truly passionate. What's up,
What's up,
Landon?
Landon?
Oh,
Fuck you, 56K warning.
yeah. I don't know if he's watching
Fuck you,
still.
you little bitch.
What do you do?
Oh, I just got beef with him. I think he said something in Tony's chat, and I was just like, fuck you. I
Oh yeah,
can't
well,
remember.
we'll get this done before gabbing. We'll get the stream done before gabbing because that's in an hour. Are you
Oh,
on
yeah, it
tonight?
starts in an hour. Yeah, I'll go on. I wanted to talk about Roblox and the crazy shit that's going on there. I don't know if he's going to talk about that, though.
Yeah. Well, I think his topic's China censoring more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I do have an echo. I don't have my headphones on, so give me a second.
well. I don't hear my I don't hear my voice anymore. He'll be back, Blinded. He'll be back when he's changing. He's adjusting. We're life. Maybe John Cena will do another rap label. John Cena did a movie with Jackie Chan. Really? I mean, there's some funny things I want to talk about on tonight's stream. As I know, Red says he wants me to track Jeff Snyder. The problem is, Jeff Snyder goes on John Volka's stream, and that's like hour to 2 hours long. I don't really want to track a whole stream, an hour to 2 hour stream. That'll take literally, I don't know, like on 5, 6, 7 hours. Have you seen how I detracted long people lately? 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff Snyder had one of the funniest crash outs. That shit was funny as hell.
Oh, I got a new name for him. I got
What?
a new name for him. COS, Crash Out Snyder.
Oh man.
Cause he does crash. He crashes out a lot.
Yeah, he does. He either crashes out or he's like posting himself shirtless and
Yeah,
talking about how sexy he is. Like that shit's weird, man. That's
yeah,
just weird for especially for what? How old is he? He's like in his like mid 40s or late 40s, maybe even 50. I don't know how old he is, but that shit's weird. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that when you're middle age, man. That should look odd. You know what I mean? So
Oh, Sean. Well, Sean is this guy's a wuss. Sean's just a pussy.
yeah,
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
don't
Like
really want to talk too much about Sean though, because I do kind
no,
of feel bad.
I know, but
But like, yeah, it's so stupid what he's doing.
yeah, it's still not a good look. Really, like
No,
it's
I mean he's just trying to like feed off of what he's
okay.
built or whatever. Remember, you
Yeah,
get like I still listen. I won't forget that he came in here trying to flex the oh I got all this views from hating on Superman. That was corny as hell. That was one of the corniest shit I've ever seen. You know what I
mm.
mean? Like that was a true lolcom moment. But
Why? what? Like, you know what? Because why can't does he on his channel? I don't know. I haven't watched the videos. Does he always? Does he? I don't know. I don't want to say it publicly, but does he? Does he tell his viewers what the real reason why? Maybe why he's doing this?
I think he posted what's going on, but I don't think he will come out and say, "Oh, I'm only doing this because of this." No, I don't think so. I mean,
No.
even if that was the case, I mean, like, that's why I don't really want to talk about it because it's like, yeah, I do think it's sad and whatnot, and so I don't want to like shit on him and do that because it's like clearly he's obviously going through a tough time, and like, so that's why I kind of want to avoid him. But I'm not gonna forget the lolcow thing that he did. That was quite lolcow-esque. Like
And he
nobody really cares. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
It's man, yeah. It's I don't really want to talk about it, but I just can't stand it. Like like no what other person is making a big deal about Peacemaker? Not like Peacemaker was always mature. The first season was mature. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's just rage bait.
Yeah.
Oh, he said everyone, including kids. No, he did not. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like, we all know it's a mature rated TV show. Like, again, it's just like fake outrage and just getting mad. Like, it's funny that he talks about neurotic and all these people, and yet here he is using their same tactic. And by the way, if he is lurking, we'll just ban him. You know what I mean? Like, for his own sake. Like, what are we
Yeah.
gonna say to him? You know what I mean? Like, like, best of luck. Obviously, I mean, like, I'm not a cruel human being. You know what I mean? Like, I might have an issue with you what you're saying online, but it doesn't mean I can't be a
Hmm.
decent human being. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if he is in the chat, we'll just ban him for his own sake. Like, that's really it. That's what I would do. I mean, um,
I think it's. I think it's just. I think whether it's what is if it's that's the reason or not. Obviously, it most likely
mhm.
is. He's kind of like Josh Snyder. I think there's kind of like a beef with James Gunn. Like Josh Snyder
Yeah.
has some a beef with James Gunn. This is a personal beef with James Gunn.
It's not even a personal beef with James Gunn. I think he has a problem with Warner Brothers. He just has a problem with Warner Brothers. I mean, he said it, so we should ban him. Yeah, I agree. But like, yeah, he said that he has a problem with Warner Brothers. So I mean,
Because
that's his prerogative. Like, I
I
don't really care.
I heard he got let go from like every company, major publication that he did. Like
Oh, you're talking about Jeff Snyder.
yeah,
Yeah, Jeff Snyder got. He used to work for the Hollywood Reporter,
mm-hmm.
and he
And he
got let
got
go.
let go. He got let go. It's because of how weird he is. I don't know. Like it's just he's crashing out.
He's
It,
crashing out a lot. I don't 100% blame his crash out though, because this is the thing, right? It's funny because he doesn't actually really need to react to any of this.
no,
Like, if you're his whole argument is that, oh, I'm a journalist and I'm just like reporting whatever I hear, which is fine, right? But it's like, and he's like, oh, James Gunn is debunking me or whatever. Like, the thing is, like, we know that James Gunn is not like the most like anything he says, I would take with a grain of salt, unless it's like backed with hard evidence. I'm
hmm
sorry to say, I know there's people, that we hang out with that they love James Gunn and stuff, but it's quite clear that James Gunn does not always tell us the full truth. And
no.
that's just the reality
He
of it
can't. He's not
because
allowed.
he's not allowed to. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so pretending like everything he says is gospel is just 100% stupid, and I don't know why any fucking rational critical thinking human being would believe so. You know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So yeah, so I kind of understand why
I
he's crashing out in that regard. Because like James Gunn didn't debunk anything. He just said no one else has read the script. That's not a debunk. Okay, a debunk would be no, Robin is not in the movie. Okay, listen to and read his words
But who read
carefully.
the script that would leak it out? Like who? Like James,
Well,
who would leak?
well, this is the thing. There's tons of people who've read the script now because the script is going into production. Okay, like how is the art department and the VFX department? All
Well,
of this stuff
the
is part
mole.
of pre-production.
Yeah, it's a mole.
So that means that there's not just six
Somebody's
people,
leaking
right?
it. Somebody's possibly leaking stuff to.
This is what it probably is. There's six people who read the full script.
Did-
Those people have are in contact with various different departments for the movie,
Yeah.
and then those people are now developing stuff,
Don't
and then they are the ones who might be, in
don't
the
they sign
departments
NDAs
leaking
too?
something. People sign NDAs too, yeah.
And
Some
they break it
people,
probably. They break it.
well, the thing is, like, unless like someone could trace it back, I mean, you could
Yeah.
technically say something anonymously, right? As long as
Yeah.
it doesn't come back to bite you in the ass. But yeah,
This is a stupid rumor about Avengers Doomsday. Apparently, there's issues behind the scenes now because what about dude Robert Downey Jr. is not happy? Did you hear that?
no, I didn't hear this. What's that
Okay, I
about?
saw something ridiculous today. I just saw it today. Behind the scenes drama Avengers Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr. is not happy. Somebody else is in the somebody in was I don't know. It was like somebody was in the Doctor Doom costume, like a double or something, right? And he was saying Doctor Doom's lines or doing something, and Robert Downey Jr. was not happy with how it's going, and he said, I'm going to get into the costume and do it. I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's people desperately want to make. There's people right now desperately want to make Avengers Doomsday drama right now, content right now,
Right.
drama. Really, like Jester Bell, for example, when he is doing that, Avengers Doomsday is doomed. What I don't know, something like that, right? It's gonna flop. You see that already? Jester Bell's already on that
No,
train.
I didn't. I didn't.
What's the
I
deal?
don't. Yeah, I was out and doing stuff, so I have not been paying attention to
Oh, I have.
Jester Cunt. I'm sorry.
It's just I haven't watched it. I just saw the title. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's it gonna be about. Because it's gonna flop. Avengers Doomsday is gonna flop. But this is this. Yeah, I mean, Jeff Snyder crashes out when he gets things wrong,
No,
right?
I think he just. It's not even that he got something wrong. He's just crashing out because James Gunn responded to what he
That's true
said.
too. That's true too.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like I think like any person or these people who report on stuff, like you're gonna get something wrong, right? Like I don't think he really ever was like talking about his credibility or whatever, right? Like his whole like because what he says in the video is like, it's just annoying that people keep saying like I'm like a scooper or whatever when I'm not. I'm a journalist, which I've always said. I've always given him credit, even though I do not like Jeff Snyder because he's an asshole. He is a journalist. He's not a scooper, right? Like he puts like he a lot of the stuff that he talks about, sometimes he's just saying it in a podcast. He's not writing an entire article about it because it's not worthy of an article, right? So I will give him credit for that, but like it's just insanely stupid to crash out and look like a fucking emotional dummy because James Gunn
That's him though.
responded to a rumor circulating that you
He,
technically started.
I think he also crashed out on a Clayface before the official casting
Yeah.
too, and he said, "Oh yeah, I heard also Kieran Culkin's in the running." Nobody said that. Nobody else said that, and it was,
But like
it
he
was
shouldn't even crash out because like what happens if he was in the running?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's just so like I said, I think there's something going on in his personal life and that's why he's acting
I
like this cuz none of this shit makes any fucking sense.
I heard I heard it's because you say he may have an issue with Warner Brothers. I just watched a video that possibly his issue that Warner Brothers they don't invite him for like anything, premieres
Yeah.
or red carpets. I think he's
He's been
jealous.
blacklisted.
Yeah, blacklisted. Is that just
Well,
from
yeah,
not
I
just
mean
from
he literally said I mean he of course he's been blacklisted. He's literally said he says fuck James Gunn, which I'm sure that's going to get you blacklisted. The
yeah
fact that he also is probably has leaked something that has been true probably got him blacklisted. There's tons of different ways to
Do
get
you think?
blacklisted.
Because
John
the thing is,
Campia got blacklisted.
John Campbell's an idiot.
Well,
John
yeah, he
Campbell,
got blacklisted because he leaked Toby and Andrew, and he
yeah,
said it was
the guy,
fake.
the
And
guy's like he get a Disney Plus. Not Disney Plus,
yeah,
D23. Remember that?
yeah, yeah, and he got in trouble for that.
And he
So
crashed. Oh, he crashed out on
and he
that.
crashed out too.
Yeah. Like, what
Yeah,
do you
he
say?
got he got he got mad that he couldn't go to D23 and he couldn't be in the front row, and he just crashed the fuck out.
Yeah, like,
Zeros couldn't get a W from Fantastic Four Superman, so they bitch about Doomsday. I know Doomsday's like what 6 months and a year away, like,
yeah, pretty
or a
much.
year and 6 months away. Like, the fuck out of here, these fucking dudes.
They're skipping Doomsday. They're not even talking about Spider-Man.
Nah, they can't because they have nothing. They have no ammo on Spider-Man.
No. And
What are they gonna say? What the fuck are they gonna say?
I'm just curious how to use Deadpool Avengers Doomsday. I mean, I don't know. What are some people
I think
think?
he's just like some. I think he's just gonna be there in the background or some shit.
Oh, oh.
Or
Uh,
maybe if they have the Void, maybe something that will happen again. I don't
maybe
know.
maybe he goes back in the void and it recruits like Electron, Blade. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know to help out.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know. But all I want from Deadpool, if he's in the movie, is to mention the crossover in the comics. It's like, all right, this is like the time I teamed up with Batman. He really didn't really. He should mention the
Yeah,
crossover. I'm looking for that crossover, but he should mention that crossover in the MCU, and they'd be like, Batman, who's Batman? Oh shit. Um, but I'm not surprised. I thought it was gonna be Alpha Fly, Team Alpha Fly, like a Wolverine. No, I'm kidding. It's not Alpha Fly.
nah.
John Campbell, yeah. I mean, I remember. I'm like, that's how
John
the
Campia
ego.
has like a crash out every day while his.
That's that's how they.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's how you know their egos are so damn big, where they think John Campia, like John Camp, for example, right? You just said you leaked the Daredevil and the he leaked the Daredevil one too. Don't remember that? He also leaked that
Yeah.
one too, in the Spider-Mans, and his
hmm
ego's so big he thinks he'd be invited into D23. Like, no, no,
Well, I mean, he went to D23 before, but
yeah,
it's like, yeah, you leak something, and the thing is, his whole thing was, oh, it wasn't even real, and he was like
it was,
analyzing. Remember, he was analyzing Tobey Maguire's freaking crotch and being like, oh, like the lighting doesn't match up, and like anybody who's looked at the photo was like, this is a pretty convincing photo, like this is probably real,
yeah, because John
and
Campia,
they didn't show it.
yeah, you're right, because John Campia is not the one to troll. He's never been a guy to troll. He doesn't troll
No,
anybody.
yeah, and he was, yeah, that was like the most like that was like, again, like just one of many reasons of why
Yeah,
people dislike John Campia. Like, because it was just like you didn't need to report on it. You could have also just described the images. You didn't really need to just show them. Or he could have just said like,
yep.
I don't believe it and I think it's fake and I'm not going to cover it. But instead, he decided to show the photo and then act like, oh no, it wasn't real. It was pure stupidness.
He would say Disney should be grateful for him.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, you're talking about his ego. John Campia posted a post not too long ago talking about how s- um, someone basically sent him a screenshot from ChatGPT that it was like a question that said, "Who is the most famous movie talk YouTuber?" And ChatGPT said, "John Campia."
Really?
Yep.
I mean, he did when he worked at AMC and Collider. I mean, he did have a lot of connections to DC and Marvel. I mean, he had Kevin Feige, for example, and he did get like interviews. He doesn't anymore. Like, he doesn't do that anymore. That's because he's working with AMC and Collider. He doesn't do that anymore. I'm
Right.
not surprised. I mean, like, Grace may have more subs. She may get things like that, but she doesn't do press or anything like that. She doesn't go to. Oh, most of the time they don't. She doesn't. She doesn't do premiere. She doesn't do like those junkets. Like Grace is like Grace. The thing is, Grace and Campy are movie talk people, but they're different. The Grace is not like a journalist or in the entertainment industry. Grace, right? Grace isn't
Mhm.
like that. We're Campy of West. He experienced with that.
I don't think any of them are journalists though.
No, no, Campy
Like
is
they
not a
don't
journalist.
do any sort of investigating or writing or interview. Like Grace Randolph would, or I guess both of them would have sit down interviews, but it's like that doesn't make you a journalist.
I don't even think when was the last time Grace had a sit down interview with anybody
I
substantial.
think
Like,
recently, like yeah, it was this year she did one.
because I don't think a lot of the people in the industry like Grace. I don't think they like Grace.
No, but it doesn't even matter because Grace works for like one of the like this is where it would be. Oh yeah, she's a journalist because she works for a publication. A publication owns her channel, but it's like it's still her channel technically. And like I said, she doesn't really do any sort of investigation or
Yeah.
interviews, or she doesn't even really put out any sort of quote unquote scoops or whatever you would say.
Well,
Um,
she tries to put out scoops at times. From time to time, she'll put scoops. She's
yeah,
not a scooper, but she'll put out she'll from time to time she'll try to say, yeah, this is what my source says.
yeah.
And
I mean,
stuff.
scoops are also kind of dying out, which is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
thing. There's not a lot of people putting out rumors and shit anymore. Probably because yeah, it gets debunked so fast. You know, like but sometimes I will say there is stuff that is out there and people just don't know is true, and then later people figure it out. Grace is a retard, but at least she
Uh,
doesn't crash out like
I
Ampia.
I think the problem
We'll
is the
see a
scooper.
crash out one day from
I
Grace.
think I think the issue, one of the major problems with Cooper is that they say this person's gonna be in this movie, this person's gonna be in this TV show, and so some people are gonna go see the movie expecting that, and it'll end up in the TV
Hmm.
show or the movie, and they're gonna be pissed off, disappointed. I
Hmm.
I think it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Uh, it's both media illiterate.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
Cam,
yeah, I did. Do you see that post I made? That shit was dumb as fuck, by the way. That guy on Twitter, Jaden or whatever his name is.
Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen. Um,
I saw that post.
that's dude, like that's fucking embarrassing.
Was that the one I posted? Like Batman's like is inspired by Punisher.
No, the guy who said he saw
Oh,
Superman 12
he did,
times.
he did. Oh yeah, he didn't get. Oh yeah, that, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my god, he went an explanation about how Superman got beat so bad in the beginning,
Hmm.
and it told he saw it 12 times, and I don't. He must have skipped the beginning, the reading, the crawl, the beginning, because it's right out in your face to read.
Yeah, it's right there. It says, and then he says, I don't even want to believe it's true or something like that. And you're like,
Okay, so you don't believe it's true? Well, it's true. It's happened in the movie. It
yeah,
says it
it was
happened.
literally says it in the movie.
Yeah, my God, like seeing it a second time doesn't make it not true. Seeing it a second time will the same thing. Third time, same thing. Third, fourth time. That's a time of insanity, right? That's a
Hmm.
that's insanity right there. Uh there's just some people that just can't get the idea that Superman cannot get hurt or lose. They want these people. I don't want to see a Superman who doesn't lose or not get hurt. To me, that's a very boring superhero.
Hmm.
Very boring. Very, very boring. There's no growing from there. There's no, there is, well, not, yeah, growing is the best word. There's, right? There's like nothing there. You can't really do anything with Superman if he's invincible.
Right.
Yeah, he did blame everything on Cheapak. Was it?
Yeah. He blames everything on Chapek because he's sleeping with Bob Iger.
Was Cappy exposed back? I don't understand Cappy exposed.
No.
He comes for back for a while and posts some videos and it goes away for a while and then comes back. It's like is this guy like
Yeah, he like disappears and stuff.
yeah. Is
I
he
don't know
witness
why.
protection? Is he witness protection or something? Can't be after him. It can't be
I
get
think
him.
it's either like maybe like videos got flagged and he just doesn't want to
Oh,
deal with a lot of the bullshit. I don't know.
yeah, that's possible.
I can't even really remember. Besides, what was his last video when Ray was drunk? Did he even cover that? That shit
I
was
don't
funny
know.
as hell.
The way he's not even on show anymore, right? I don't even.
Yeah,
I
it was
haven't.
because of that. It was
Yeah.
because he was on stream drunk and stuff, and he was just saying the most craziest shit.
That's his last show. Oh man, I don't even think Chris is on the show anymore. It's like I don't see Chris on the show as much. I think Chris more in the Karloff show. I mean, because Karloff and Campy are basically in the same camp, kind of, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Superman. So, what do you think of Peacemaker? Well, we haven't seen it, but what do you think of Peacemaker?
I mean, we saw a little bit of the review scores, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking good. A multiverse story sounds interesting, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to
Can
it.
you imagine? MCU is having a difficult time explaining the multiverse because it's all over the place. In DC, this all of a sudden makes sense with the Peacemaker. Not bad it looks Marvel makes Marvel look. That's bad
Yeah,
for them. Like, yeah, it's not a good look for Marvel. Sorry, like, it's not a good look. Clearly, Superman got his ass handed to him by his own freaking clone. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, it's 100% right now by the critics. Oh, I can't believe Grace is starting to like campy, great gun stuff now, isn't she? Well, she's
yeah, probably forced to
probably forced to.
by her friend. Yeah,
Yeah, man, I don't want to listen to her review. I want to listen to her spoiler review because even though she likes stuff, because we've done this before, even though she likes stuff, she still gets things wrong,
hmm
right? Uh, but yeah, they're very like I. John Cena seems like Cena's having so much fun as Peacemaker. He dresses as Peacemaker everywhere he goes.
yeah.
Like nobody else does that. Nobody else
No,
does that. And and I know Batista was originally like they wanted Batista. I think John Cena was the better choice.
yeah. It seems like John Cena was a good choice.
Yeah, I think if you once we see John Cena more things, I do think John Cena is gonna have like John Cena. To me, once he gets more reps under his belt, I think he'll be the better actor of Batista. Just he has to get away from those action movies all the time, right? Because he tends to do the same kind of movies, right?
Mhm.
Like Batista, like because I see in John Cena, I see the potential of John Cena being better at Batista. Uh, I I'm excited. I'm excited. I mean, I know they only got the 5 episodes, I believe, because it's pretty 6 to 8 is heavy spoilers apparently. So that probably means cameos. The cameos, like characters that we've seen before, but they don't want to spoil. Right? They're not because we know in the trailer who we got right from the Superman movie. We already got like Hawk Girl, Maxwell Lord, and Guy Gardner, but this is probably like bigger,
Right.
bigger characters. Whether it's like I don't know if it's Superman, Lex Luthor, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. I don't know if it's like Bloodsport, just Harley Quinn. I don't know whoever.
Right. Sorry.
I know he wants to bring Bloodsport back. I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know where they could put Bloodsport. Uh, maybe what's weird is he wants to do the next Superman movie, right? Like
Mhm.
I mean, the treatment's done, right? Then he wants to get into script and then get in production. Like, is this going to be a 2027 film?
Seems like it.
If it's a 2027 film, I know it's not DCU, but Superman and Batman in the same year. Oof, that's the heavy hitters. Heavy
Yeah.
hitters, right? Heavy hitters, man. Like, and the only thing Marvel has is Secret. I mean, 3 heavy hitters, potentially 3 heavy hitters in that same year. It'd be
Hmm.
good time to be a comic book fan if Superman. And next year too, we have heavy hitters. Well, 2 heavy hitters. Like the DCU stands, they think like Supergirl is going to do better than Spider-Man. I don't know where they got their. They had to have their ass up their heads up their own asses.
Sorry. Ooh, jeez, that was a sneeze.
DCU stands like DCU stands are becoming MCU stands, but they're becoming to me they're becoming worse because they really think like Supergirl can outdo Spider-Man.
Hmm. 56K warning says lay off the queen.
DCU
DCU finally doing something right. Nigga,
lay off
you
the Queen.
shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm coming for you,
Oh,
56K warning. Shut
by
the
the,
hell up.
by the way, Red only took them half a century. Red's not here because I think he's going on a date. That's what he told me.
Oh, a date with Diddy?
Yeah, Kitty.
Holy shit.
Yep.
So only took them half a century. Oof. Oof.
DCU stands.
56K warning. You were hyping up Battlefield 6. That shit was trash. That shit was ass. Even a hard 8 said it was ass.
it is Gamescom
Oh
going on this
no.
week or next week?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's on Tuesday. Yep.
You know what? There's a chance we might get a Fallout trailer this week.
No, they already confirmed we're getting a Fallout trailer.
This week?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's on
At
the poster,
Gamescom.
right? We got
Yeah.
what day is that?
Tuesday.
Are they going to release it on Tuesday? Because how long is the convention? As Tuesday.
It's only a week. It's only Tuesday's the opening night. That's when they show everything, and that's
Okay.
it.
You think
Battlefield lost its magic. Agreed.
You think it's going to be any big reveals? Besides, I know the trailer's going to be interesting.
Lego Batman. There's a Lego Batman game.
Really?
Allegedly. That's all. That's the only thing that I've heard. That's it. I don't know. I don't expect anything from these Jeff Keighley shows. They're ass.
Is this another Jeff Keighley show?
Yeah, they're all Jeff Keighley shows. Gamescom and
What?
Summer Game Fest
Jeff
and
Keighley,
the Game Awards.
is Jeff Keighley making sure nobody else could do these?
It's his like production company or something doing that. I don't know how he
The
does
Game
it.
Awards. You mean Game Awards? You mean the sneak preview? No, right? That's all
Yeah,
I mean.
the bullshit fucking awards. I hate all these Jeff Keighley shows. Like, I don't know if I'll watch it. I mean,
It makes Jeff
Yeah.
Keighley shows making miss E3.
I don't even miss E3. I don't even really care anymore about some of these gaming shows because they're just so bad. Like what do they really have to show anymore? Like half of these games are all like years away, and like who the fuck cares anymore? Just like play what's already out.
I know, like the sneak preview for a game that's gonna come out 2 or 3 years, 3 or 5 years from
Yeah.
now. Like, no, this preview of game. If you really want to get people interested, preview of games that come out in a year from now or something. You know, do like what movies
Right.
do, right? Like movies have trailers come out like 5 or 6 months ahead. Do like that. Don't make us wait years.
Mhm.
It's-
Nah,
yeah,
I don't think there's anything interesting. Fuck,
TJ,
Fuck,
TJ,
I need to watch the Fallout. Yeah, Fallout is pretty good too.
you have a lot of time before season 2, December season 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Fallout is pretty good.
Yeah, I hope it stays good. I hope it doesn't
At
fall.
this point, it's the best video game show. Like
Yeah.
The Last of Us fucked that up. So
The Last of Us really fell quality wise downhill in one season. Oh man,
yeah,
I never seen like a show have. It's usually opposite, right? Usually the first seasons of shows, studios usually give a second. They usually give a show a second season to see if they can improve. It was the opposite of this.
yeah.
Uh, what was I gonna say?
Oh, watch the Stuttering Craig Award. Oh man,
Yeah, Southern Craig
shut the
Award.
hell up, 56K warning. I know you trolling, you dumbass. Get the hell out of here. computer building is doo doo, gaming is doo doo. Yeah, gaming really is doo doo.
Mhm.
Like look at like what came out recently, Mafia. Like that shit was mid as fuck. Like that was
How's
beyond fucking
how's
mid. Like my
Mafia
friend
3?
was telling me about that shit.
Mafia 3 is not good.
Mafia Old Country?
Yeah, the
No,
new
it's
one.
not. It's not very good.
Oh,
It's
I mean,
just bland and generic. And my friend was like, they could have easily tied this into
does,
like Mafia 2
does it justify
and
the $60 price
for what?
for
$60
Mafia?
price? No, just wait until it's like 20 fucking bucks. Just wait until wait until all these fucking games go on sale. This shit is not worth it. Shit is not worth it at all, bro. Like I don't know what they were smoking, but like the gameplay's ass, the gun mechanics are bad, the driving is bad, the story's bad. It's like incredibly short, which I mean that's why it costs like, you know, what is it, $50 USD?
Yeah,
Budget games don't need details. This is the thing though, this is the thing, right? Like you could clearly tell that this game was like a rush game. So it being a budget game is not really an excuse. Like it's not even worth the $50 that they're asking for. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
nah, if you,
Ultimate bad takes.
I listen. I'm not no fan of Mafia. I'm not like a fan of Mafia. That's what my friend is telling me, and he's like a diehard fan. He's like, this shit was mid. It really was a mid ass game. So I was
Yeah,
like, well,
it's kind of you bullshit. It's kind of you bullshit.
Mafia is not a budget title. Well, that's what he was saying. Yeah, it's not. It's a fucking triple A. It was rushed. It's clearly a rushed fucking game. Potion has better takes now. Like he finally woke up. He realized like no, all these companies are ass. Like Microsoft is a shit company. Like that was like the only problem I used to have with Potion is like Potion would like defend Microsoft way too
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah, he kissed Microsoft's butt. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he would always like same thing with Ubisoft. I never understood why he did that. He would always like blame PlayStation. It's like, bro, like at least PlayStation puts effort into their games. Like Ubisoft just cranks out the same bullshit. Donkey Kong easily game of the year. I don't even know what the fuck is game of the year anymore. I guess it's probably gonna be Expedition 33. That's my guess because like
mm,
everybody keeps talking about that game.
yeah.
But everything that I've seen so far, that like I haven't even bought a new game this year. Like I could care less.
We are getting by Ghost Yotai, right?
Yeah, but the game hasn't come out yet.
I know that's in 2 months. Not far off. It's October, right? The game.
Yes.
Okay, early October, right? It's like the first day of October or something, or second day. Um,
Yeah, it's like October 2nd.
yeah. Doom
Even
Eternal.
Doom Eternal was mid too. Another person was telling me that game was so mid and
It's
disappointing.
okay.
Like didn't compare. Oh, not Doom Eternal. Sorry, Doom the Dark Ages. Doom Eternal is
Yeah.
the second game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom the Dark Ages. Yeah, that was a game that my friend was telling me was mid too. It's not all these games. They're like, it's like they put so much time into these games and like years and years, and then you play them and you're just like, like I didn't need to buy this for like 80 fucking bucks. You know what I mean? I could have just
Mhm.
waited and then I could have been satisfied and just moved on. But even then, it's not even really worth like putting out all these hours into this game.
I do like
Oh
the
my
music.
god.
I do like the music of DK. Yeah.
Yeah, the music's pretty good.
It's,
I haven't played it though. I don't have a Switch 2. I don't. I'm not
yeah.
interested in buying a Switch 2.
DK should have been. I mean, I know how popular Mario Kart is, but DK should have been a launch title.
I'm playing Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. That's a
Oh,
great game,
it's
but that
woke,
didn't win
man.
shit.
You play as Princess Zelda. You know, it's woke.
Oh damn. It's like a 2D Tears of the Kingdom. That's what it
I
is.
know. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
But DK, that should have been a launch game. That should have been a launch
Yeah,
game.
that should have been. But even still, like, cause my friend he played the drag game that came out. He was like, listen, the Switch 2 is just like, you don't need to buy the Switch 2. Like the Switch 2 is so fucking like mediocre right now that it's embarrassing for a console launch. It's a game that goes well with a Nintendo system. Well, yeah. It looks good. I just haven't played it. Like, if I would rather like with Nintendo games, I would rather play it and get my opinion on it. I think it looks good. I like Mario Odyssey. I played Mario Odyssey like you know multiple
Oz is fun.
times.
Oz is really fun.
Uncharted 2 is peak. Yeah, Uncharted 2 is peak. I
We
mean, I do like Uncharted 4 though.
we haven't got a good 3D Mario game since Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years. It's time, right? It's time. Like, give us something like Odyssey, man.
Switch 2 is great for Breath of the Wild. Like, yeah, that's ridiculous. The Switch 2 is great for a game that came out 8 years ago.
Yeah, that's
Like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, and the thing is, like, as someone who's put like so many hours into those games, I can't even go back and play that shit. Like, my friend, he didn't beat Tears of the Kingdom, and he has Switch 2. He started playing Tears of the Kingdom, and he was like, "Oh man, this game runs so much better." And I'm like, I don't doubt it. Like, because
Yeah.
like when you would use the Ultra Hand, like the frame rate would tank. I borrowed my cousin's Switch 2. Lol, now I have to buy one. Nah, you don't. You really don't have to buy one. There's nothing coming out for that thing. Like maybe in September they'll show something, but I'm not paying fucking what $800 for that. No way. There's got to be something else on that console.
Well,
That's no.
they got Pokemon coming, even though that's gonna be the Switch one also. I mean, I haven't been sold on Pokemon lately.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's on Switch One.
yeah,
Metroid is on Switch One. Like
yeah.
I want to play Metro. If whenever Metroid gets a release date, yes, I will
The,
buy it. But I'm not talking about it because it doesn't have a release date.
the thing is, with the Switch, right? Like the Switch one, they had Zelda and they had Mario come out the same year.
Yeah.
Same year. And they technically have Mario Kart and Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but like Mario Kart, I played Mario Kart World. That's not a good game. That's not a good game. Like it was exciting to see finally we're getting a Mario Kart game, but when you play that game, it's first off, I think it's just too ambitious, and the ideas that they had, it just doesn't work. Like when you play the game or you're doing free roam, it's like, what's the point of any of this? Like,
It's just
uh,
unlock
the
shit.
the uh the elimination mode's fun, but
Hmm.
other than that, like, yeah, I don't. The game, I didn't feel like the levels and the not levels, but the different tracks.
Yeah.
Like some of them are cool, other ones I feel like they kind of just not as interesting. Like the only thing that I'll give the game is that it's more there's a higher skill ceiling for the game. Like once you learn tricks and all this stuff like
Hmm.
bounce or wall jumping, like the game definitely improves, but it also makes the game way too fucking easy. Right? Like where it's just like if you know how to do shortcuts and tricks, you can lap around people like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stick to Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 is pretty much going to be referred to as a definitive Mario Kart game because it improved on pretty much everything. It has a ton of tracks. It has a ton of characters. There's customization. The gimmick was fine enough. Like everything about the Switch 2 was incredibly mediocre. Like I don't know how anybody could sit there and say it was great. It's like just play what was on the backlog of the Switch. Like you don't need to go and rush out to buy Mario Kart. You don't need to go and rush out and buy Donkey Kong. Like go play it. Go if you haven't, go play Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Like go play stuff like that. Like you don't need to fucking buy this shit. Mario Kart is just a party game. Nah, I'm sorry, TJ. Heavy disagree. It's not a party game. Same thing with Smash Brothers. That's not a party game. Originally, it might have been intended, but
Hmm.
if you know how to play the game, and if you like, especially with Mario Kart 8, like if you know how to brake and drift,
Yeah.
then the game becomes extremely competitive. Like it's not like Mario Party. Like Mario Party is like purely based on chance. That's a party game. Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, like those are no way in hell those could be considered party games anymore. Like a casual could play those games, but once you know a character, you know how to use them.
Hmm.
The game becomes extremely competitive. It's like Marvel Rivals. Like Marvel Rivals is like a casual game, but once people figure out like the meta of the game and figure out what characters work, it becomes extremely competitive. Like that's the whole point of video games, right? Like there's always gonna a game. There's the thing, right? Like a game could be like for casuals, but then when like people who come in and they play the game constantly and they figure out the meta of the game, then all of a sudden the game becomes extremely competitive because everybody's catched on
Oh,
what works.
yeah,
Yeah,
Switch
Smash
Smash
Brothers
is
Smash is peak.
yeah. Compared to the Wii version, the Wii U version. Oh,
Yeah. There's no way like some of these games like and sometimes it's like it's really fun when it's competitive and then other times like again like Marvel Rivals. When it first came out, that game was like peak. Holy shit. And then like over time it's like they gotta always tweak
yeah,
characters. They always gotta go in and listen to what everybody's saying. And it's annoying as fuck. It's like you ruin half of the game and now
yeah.
it's
But you
like,
listen to
bro, like I don't even want to
listen to
play the game
everybody because
anymore.
everybody has different complaints and stuff, and you can't please everybody.
Yeah, it's let it like you don't always need to balance it for like like sometimes they would come in and say like the most minute things like people would say in the subreddit and then all of a sudden like in a couple of days there's a patch addressing it and you're like what the fuck like and we already know the devs are on the subreddit but it's annoying. It's like people complain like did they really need to completely change Jeff the Landshark? No, they didn't need to do any of that. They just did it because people were fucking cunts and they complain constantly and it was like bro like now PC handheld and all I'm telling you all aspects of gaming like this shit is not good. This is not headed in a good direction. I don't know if there will be a crash, but I don't think there would be a crash. But I think there's going to be a lot of people buying less games. That's for sure.
Okay, it's
Because a lot of this stuff, what's the point?
expensive. A lot of stuff now. I mean,
It's
and
expensive,
they don't get
and then the game is not
they
even
don't give
good.
you like, and sometimes they don't give you a full game. They're like, oh yeah, be it buy the DLC or buy the season pass. Like they do it on purpose too.
No,
They mislead you.
buy keys from third parties is diabolically cheap. Yeah, but what games are you buying now? What game has come out in the last, you know, 12 months that you would want to buy and play?
The problem is Steam.
I would
I've
say
seen
not
how much
much.
Steam decks are. They're expensive. Really, really expensive.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
$800 here.
yeah. I mean, like if it was cheaper, yeah, it's a possibility I would get it. But not. I can't justify it.
You can get them used though. You
It-
could get them used on straight from Steam. It's like a
Okay.
certified. It's like what Apple does. Like Apple has like a refund or sorry, a refurbish
Okay.
program. So like they check it and they make sure that it looks like it's brand new. But I still wouldn't like again, I wouldn't buy a Steam Deck. It was like I don't have any use for a
Yeah.
Steam Deck. Like and on top of that too, another thing that I don't really understand about the gaming community is how the fuck is people playing all of these fucking games? That's another thing I don't really understand. I'm like I could barely fucking beat like one game a fucking month. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I can't fucking keep up at all. So that's another reason why I'm like I don't know. I'm not like super hot on games like the whole like industry. I just felt like it's all just been like doomsday fucking talk and the games people hype up. You're like, what the fuck are people hyping up nowadays? People are hyping up Mafia and shit, and they're like, are you
I had
fucking
my
kidding
Steam
me?
account since Half Life 2. I have a Steam account. I just don't have a Steam Deck.
Nah.
All right. I think we should end it because it's about you have to get ready for gabbing. It's in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is in 10 minutes. Well, we'll see if I'll go
I'm sure
on
you'll be in the
though.
chat at least, right?
Because even doing this takes the wind out of
Oh
me.
yeah, sure. Console gaming had its moment for me jumping with the PC, but now it's dry as fuck. Games are becoming
Yeah.
too long. I don't mind long games as long as it's entertaining, the story is good, and the gameplay is good. Like I don't mind.
But there's too
I
many.
know.
It's too many. Like, it's okay when the game is like, a CD Project Red or a Rockstar, like games like developers who've earned like long games. But like I'm not gonna play some fucking Ubisoft game that's like 50 hours long for the main story. Like that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And then the shit is full price and the game is ass anyway.
Yeah.
Like man, this industry's ass. Games are becoming too long, especially AAA ones. Yeah. Well, exactly. They don't need to be long. Just 20
The worst
hours,
kind of
30 hours.
worst kind of game
That's
worst kind of
enough.
games are MMO games because you have to adjust so much time. And
Yeah,
yeah,
live service games too,
yeah,
like Marvel Rivals. Yeah, it's like when you love the game, it's like you got to put all this
and you
time
can't
into the
fall
game, and then
behind,
you can't play
right?
anything
You
else.
can't fall behind either in those kind of games.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
You get too many indeed.
I don't know. They got to
I
change
roll my
something.
eyes with those retro games saying they are collecting so they can play after retirement.
Oh yeah, yeah. People, it's not even retro gamers though. Like, there's tons of people who do that. Like, people buy all these games on Steam and shit, and they have like, bro, thousands of games, bro. They've never touched that
Uh-huh.
shit. You know what I mean? Like there's too many. There's too, bro. Like I feel like, people talk about movies and shit, but like I feel like games really do have like a really big identity problem. You're like, what is the point of fucking gaming? You know what I mean? It's supposed to be for fun. Like, are we supposed to beat these
Oh,
games? And if we are, why are
and
you making them fucking 100 hours?
that's the
Like,
problem I have with MMO games. MMO games, they're supposed to, yeah, video games are meant to be fun, but MMO games get to a point where it's like, it feels like work.
yeah. When a game feels like work,
Yeah,
drop the game.
yeah,
Never
yeah,
continue a game if it starts feeling
yeah.
like work.
And
Low too
obviously
many
some
games,
there's
yeah.
gaming channels out there where it is technically work for them, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, and we're not one of them. I mean, we talk about, but we're not a gaming channel. I mean, you have stream video games still, but you talk about other stuff. All right, all right. Yeah, Tony has a lot of games. Tony plays a lot of games.
Yeah, he does.
Uh,
A lot of it, he has a lot of indie
yeah.
games.
Well,
So.
So he obviously he could play a lot of those games because indie games are not very long, very short, right? And and he always has a goal like to beat 100 games like in a year, but they're all indie games.
Yeah, I can't even do
No.
that shit anymore. There's no point in
What
doing
did
that.
you? What did you?
I beat 1 year. 1 year. This is when I had nothing going on. I beat like 50
Mhm.
games, and I said I would never do that again. Even if I had
I
nothing
don't.
going on, it was the most painful
I
experience.
probably beat like 5 to 10 games a year. That's it.
Yeah, at most, yeah, I would say 10. I think I could get to maybe like 12.
Yeah.
I have to count how many games I beat this year. I think I'm only on like maybe 6.
Yeah.
I have to see. Like I replayed Astrobot,
hmm
and then I think I
That's the
I
thing.
don't even think I played.
You
No,
beat the game within you beat the
Astrobot.
game in DLC season pass, so you really haven't beaten the game. You have to beat the next part. You know.
You don't even need to. You don't. I don't even
Yeah.
worry about DLC. No, I think it was Astrobot, Pikmin 4, uh, Luigi's Mansion 2. That game was ass.
hmm
I replayed The Last of Us again, and then I played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and then now I'm playing Zelda. So like that's like 6 games.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, I'd be like 5
Yeah.
games.
All right, Blinded. Guys, you guys are coming on. Remember, we're gonna do a Peacemaker after show Thursdays. Starting this Thursday.
All right.
I'm not getting anything from China. Come on, I don't trust them. Come on. All right, yeah. So yeah, Thursdays we'll be doing the Peacemaker after show. I'll be doing the tracking tomorrow. I'm sorry, Red, you're not here, but like the tracking Jeff Snyder, that's like an hour, 2 hour stream that he's on, where he crashed out. If you saw the Grace Randolph stream we did a month ago, it took us 4 hours. Now it's like a 35-minute video. How much do you think doing a crash out stream, doing a stream on Jeff Snyder would be? It'd be like twice as much at least. I'm not doing that. I can't do 8 hours. Okay, I'm not doing 8 hours.
Mhm.
I'm not that crazy. I'll find somebody else. I don't know who. I mean, you can always suggest. Always blind it. People in the chat can always suggest to DM me. All right. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Make sure to like, share,